I'm kind of curious, you know, this is a remake of a classic film, but what was the spin that was described to you to kind of bring you on board, to get you excited for this movie?
Well, when Rod said he wanted to make it a musical, I thought that'd be very, that'd be
Yes, I love the jazz hands in this movie, spectacular.
The home invasion jazz hands, you know, I don't know. It's a classic.
Sure.
Hoffman is brilliant in the original. Yeah, I know he is.
Whatever.
But I thought it's been 40 years. I got the script from Sony Screen Gems and from Rod, and they were interested in me for the role, and I read it, and I thought, look, you know, this is just a great role. And so I couldn't think too much about how people were going to compare you to Hoffman, or should this movie be remade. It was really like, we can go make this is a great script, and let's go make a great film.
And the movie does get violent. Was that a difficult thing to kind of muster up in yourself, like being able to pull off some of that stuff and like be animalistic?
Stuff.
Oh.
No, that's the fun stuff, but you wanted to make sure that you did it with responsibility and discipline, meaning I didn't want to look like I was just becoming a sociopath, you know, and enjoying it. I think Hoffman, at the end of his film, he became an animal, you know, he's grabbing his wife's hair and pulling her back, and you know, and he's basically becoming one of them. And
these characters are still morally ambiguous in some ways. How was that approached, and how did you kind of figure out, like, when am I angry, or when should people be identifying with me, or that sort of thing?
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, David is a bit smug. I think he comes in.
He's a screenwriter, after all.
He's a screenwriter. He's an intellect. He's a Harvard grad. But I also think he's a bit naive in the sense that he doesn't know when he's offending the locals, you know. He comes into their territory and calls them straw dogs who, you know, they used to be stars and they were worshipped, and now they're, you know, now they're nobodies, essentially, which is a really strong, offensive, arrogant thing to say.
Sure. And this is the second time you've played Kate Bosworth's husband. Is it getting easier?
Fiance first,
oh,
then
that's
husband.
true.
Yeah,
it was. You had a kid.
Right. We got married since then. Right.
It's the evolution. Next, what's the next step with you and Kate Bosworth's on-screen
to be
relationship?
Honest, well, it was one of the reasons why I'd contacted Kate, because you know, when you're going into the trenches on a movie like this, you want to be comfortable with the people you're going to be working with, and I just thought she'd be great. I know how courageous and brave she is as an actress, and you know, this takes a lot for a woman to come in and say, yeah, I'd like to. I mean, there are certain scenes in the movie that a lot of actresses would say, no, thank you. And I think Kate just went, I'm in, sign me up.
She does.
So yeah, so that was great. So we knew each other before, and now it really helped, you know, going through these scenes and with the intensity level being as high as it was.
Gets a little crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a friend by your side.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
well, thank you very much.
You got it.